Okay, just a second. Just a second, I'll be right there. I'll be right there, guys. Good, everything good, everything's working. Does that say the live chat and not the gosh darn it, it says top chat. Stop changing it to top chat, change it to live chat. Then I got my water. Yep. I've got my hair. I've got my water. Got wig hair in my mouth already. Wait, is the sound working? Sound working? Yes. Made sure that I could hear the music and that you guys can hear the music. Okay. Hello, everyone. Ooh. Hello. Oh, is it Women's Day? Happy Women's Day in advance! Hello, Jen Aqua. Nothing. You didn't miss anything. We just started. In fact, I'm just starting a little early. I think I got everything. Yeah, I didn't have anything planned, so I thought we would just chat. Excuse me. Oh, thank you so much, Grant's Gravestone. Oh yeah, I haven't played it yet, Diabolic Heaven. I haven't played the update of Diabolical, Duality. I haven't played it yet. Nastia, I've been okay. This week, I better watch it. This, last week was rough. The last week, a little bit the week before, but last week was just rough. I was like, so it wasn't so much that cold that was going around, but it was my time of the month that was just worse than normal, and I was in bed just going, just crying in bed. So, like the night before last Saturday's stream, I just couldn't do it. I just felt so bad. So I still don't feel 100%, but I feel like 80%. I feel like 80%. I still have like a little in my throat. Because since I started getting better from that, and I had like a really bad headache every single day. It was awful. A hair reveal. But I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. And thank you so much for all the well wishes, all the get well soons, all the reminders that I need to rest. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. Ooh, Canadian dark chocolate with almonds. Not at all, Venus. Not at all. I mean, if I can tame my hair, I have had my real hair, in some videos. Which was it? I can't remember, but I know there's some videos that, and now my breakfast is coming up to get me. Where I was able to, like, poof out my afro and make it look nice. But I'm doing good. Thank you so much, Diabolic Heaven. This is a wig. It's very easy to just put on and put ribbons in it. Oh, thank you, Mama Maddie, for the hot chocolate. I really like hot chocolate. Oh, thank you, Glitter Beanie. I like wearing a bunch of colorful ribbons. I got a whole bag of different color ones. I was thinking about buying another one. little fox animation? You're celebrating your spine Abifida Brothers Day old 11th birthday? I don't know what that is, but happy birthday! Spine Abifida? Abifida? Oh. We're doing pretty good, Diabolic. So Daisy loves to curl up behind my legs in bed, and she's a big girl, so she takes up, like when she sleeps next to me, she takes up like most of the length of my body. So I have a heated blanket. She has her own heated blanket, but she wants to get in bed with me. So what I made for Daisy was I take the blanket that I would put in my chair, and I put that over top of my heated blanket so she didn't get cat fur all over it, and I just curled that into a cat bed, and she's in there right now in the bedroom, just laid out, just asleep. Her little paws are hanging off the side. She's in heaven, because she's in a blanket that smells like mummy, and she's in a heated blanket, so she's doing great. She's gonna pop out and yell at me, though. But I am feeling better. I am feeling much better than before. Like, I couldn't get out of bed for, like, almost a week. It was just really bad. Ugh. To all my uterus-having friends, it was that kind of pain. Ooh, that's neat. Grid's gravestone. You're making a Yandere visual novel with an intersex Yandere. Cool. I hope I get to play it. Ooh, Gaybit Gaming. That's a cool name. I have been putting a lot of ginger in my tea. Like, I have like a shaker ginger, and I make like lemon honey ginger tea. But I don't know what to do with the garlic. I've heard of honey and garlic, but I'm too scared to try that. Holland, my favorite color is purple. I also like anything striped with black, like magenta and black or green and black, but my favorite color is purple. Oh yeah, I've been Gaybit Gaming. I've been drinking a lot of ginger, honey, and tea with lemon. Nastya, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be streaming on your birthday, but happy early birthday. I hope it's wonderful. You foo-foolio, that's... Now that's a question. Aw. Just a second. I'm talking to my husband. I'm sorry to everyone who's married, but I have the best husband in the world. What was my reaction to 9/11? So I was in high school, and I remember I was in music class. So I think we were all just goofing around. It was one of those music classes that like all the seats kind of go down. Well, yeah, I guess most music classes are like that. And everybody was just goofing around. I think I was just sitting there quietly. And the teacher had like rolled in the TV. Maybe it was like near the end of the class. And we saw like the news. And I had no idea what was happening. I did not know what the World Trade Center was. I had no idea what was happening. I don't think most of the people in my class knew what was happening. And only like in the years afterwards did I realize how devastating it was. Because the thing is, I just watched a bunch of cartoons and I didn't really talk to anybody, so I didn't exactly know what was happening. So that was my initial reaction to 9/11. That's a good question. That's one you never expect. Oh, Sonia Clash, I would love that. You have my full permission to draw my characters gender bent. Did I try that? Some wonderful artist tried that, and I can't remember. I think it was on Twitter, and it looked amazing. I can't remember who looked the best. Oh yeah, that's a good. Oh, sorry if I'm late with the chat. I'm trying to slowly read as many as I can. With my honey, lemon, and ginger tea, I have like those soft mint peppermints, and I have peppermint oil. I don't think I'm supposed to drink it, but I don't have peppermint tea yet. And I've been taking those soft mints, the kind that melt in your mouth, and just putting them in my tea. It doesn't taste very good. Happy early birthday to you too, Jen Aqua. And thank you for all the help and advice with Heart Cage. Espoir's wig. I do not know what the green name means. What does that mean? It's got a little crown on it too. I don't know why that's green. You know, Venus, I really did want to play a game for like last week's stream and this week's stream, but I just couldn't think of anything. Because I wanted to play like one of the visual novels I have, like one of the hundreds of visual novels I have in my 2 playlist, but I gotta worry about, is there copyrighted music? Is there anything overly sexual or overly violent? So if I'm not sure, I didn't want to risk it. And then I didn't want to play something that everyone would think is boring. And then last week was really busy, and I had to rest, like do some extra rest, so I couldn't really comb through my Steam library. But yeah, playing Omori, seriously, it was like, I'm so glad I played that with you guys. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me when we played Omori. My throat. I'm so glad that I finally like sat down and played that, because I just spoiled myself when it first came out. Like, alright, I guess I'm never gonna play this 100-hour game. And then we played it, and it was amazing. Yep, it's a wig. It's just easier for me to do, and I like the way it works. You know, Diabolic Heaven, I have actually been... There's something I actually have been wanting to draw. I wanted to get up and draw it, but I can't remember what it was. That's the problem. I'll get an idea to draw something, but it's 3 a.m. What was it? There was something I wanted to draw. Hello, Taylor Mosley. I'm doing okay, Hanaval. Mostly. I'm not 100%, but I'm like 80%. I'm meh. Much better than I was last week. Oh, Helen, I have heard of the Renaissance Fair. I went, oh boy, like maybe 15 years ago. I went to my first Renaissance Fair. It was so much fun. I wish I hadn't been so broke. Okay, Crystal Rose Quartz. Good luck on your comic. Not at all, Hanaval. When I first met Ren Hana, I thought he was a baby too that I was going to adopt. Oh, you eat the garlic. Okay, thank you, Gabit Gaming. So do I eat it raw, or do I like roast it? 'Cause I've gotten better at roasting garlic. Hello, Damia, my Sarah. The show that you sent me on TikTok. I don't remember. TikTok has been so weird lately. I'm not... Oh, I'll have to check it out later, Damia. But thank you so much. Yeah, I do need to eat more garlic. Yeah, I think I need to up my garlic. I need to up my fiber, and I need to up my garlic. Again, I'm sorry if I'm really slow trying to read everybody's chat. Alexandra asks, would I ever color my hair? I'm so scared to dye my real hair. And I don't know how good I would look in a fully colored wig, but I would like to do the purple braids again. Oh, Gigas, who's my all-time favorite visual novel love interest? Oh yeah, I did write down, if anyone has the question, what are my favorite visual novels, but it's hard to, excuse me. It's hard to think of my all-time favorite, because there's Nola from To Eat a God, there's Jacob from Lurking for Love. I still like Peter. Peter's still in there, but Don from Your Boyfriend is in there too, and Micah Eugen. Micah Eugen might be the most perfect one of them all. But I do also like Jim from Chilling Devotion. I think once we learn a bit more about Jim, I will like him even more. But he is a sweet... Well, we don't... Well, he seems sweet. He's a sleepy, sad, blonde man in a visual novel, and I love him. Hanaval, you're trying to finish The Price of Flesh? Good luck. Trying to get this one ending of Celia's, I had to look at a walkthrough for a walkthrough because the first walkthrough didn't explain it. Ugh. Oh, Gamey, you were in elementary school? Was it elementary school? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in high school. What, is that someone who's actually older than me? Oh, damn it, it's 4 a.m. in Malaysia? Oh, I hope you get some sleep. Hello, it's V. Oh, a TV was rolled in for you too, Gen Aqua? Maybe that's... because I don't remember why they rolled in a TV. I just remember it was there, and I usually don't pay attention to the news, but I was like, what in the world is happening here? What's a World Trade Center? I'm more worried about cartoons. No, it's V. No, I have not been drinking peppermint oil. I know not to drink that. I just have peppermint oil for, like, my like candles and stuff, but I know I'm not supposed to drink it. Oh. You Foolio. Have I ever thought about making a reaction channel? I don't know, cause I don't really know. A reaction channel? I don't know. Those seem low effort, but then again, I really like watching other reaction channels. Tati Fa'al Marie? Nope, you didn't miss anything. We're just chatting. Reaction channel. Oh, Nastia, you like you like light purple? You know what? I think I do like more darker purple. I like purple that's got a bit more red in it, I think. Like the color of Auntie Himamiya's hair, but then again, I also really like lavender. Or like pastel purple. Thank you, GooberClan83. It's a wig. Oh yeah, it's Milo. Mushroom Oasis is such a great game. Rev is Dead? Yeah, Rev is Dead. Playing Omori was a lot of fun. Have I played any non-visual novel games recently? Well, I've been playing the heck out of that new game Eugenics by the developer of The Binding of Isaac. It's very addicting. I can't stop. I mean, I can stop playing it because it's gonna get hard, but it's like a it's like a tactics, battle, strategy, roguelike game with goofy cats, and you like breed them so that the traits of the parents will get passed on to the kids, and like certain attacks or traits or stats will get passed on to the kids, and you like put them on adventures. It's really fun, and it gets really hard. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Broccoli Fox. Some point-and-click games. I know I have a bunch of them. Tengen 4639, you know who my favorite Freak Circus character is. Ah, the Doctor. Ah, every time I see the Doctor. Ah, the Doctor. Ah, that man brought something feral out of me. Venus, I can't do Hollow Knight. I would not survive, but Yume Nikki. I know there's like, oh yeah, I could play Off. I haven't played Off, and Off was another big inspiration for the game that I want to make, so yeah, I could try Off. And that's another game that I have never played myself, but I watched Markiplier play it when I was little. Well, little. That's like 10 years ago. Yeah, that's a good idea. Point-and-click game. I should be writing this down. Point-and-click games. Yume Nikki-like games. Yeah. That's why you guys make the big bucks. Point-and-click games. Off. Yeah. Nope, Marquise Marker, you're not late. We're not really doing much. Doesn't close completely during pregnancy. Oh, spina bifida means the spinal column doesn't close completely during pregnancy. Damaging the spinal cord and nerves, leading to varying symptoms like leg weakness, paralysis, bladder issues. Oh, that sounds awful. That's also a great question. You Foolio, who is my favorite My Little Pony character? Applejack. I love Applejack. I mean, I love them all. For the longest time, my favorite was Twilight Sparkle. And then I really loved Pinkie Pie, but everybody loves Pinkie Pie. You either really love Pinkie Pie or you hate Pinkie Pie, and either is valid, I think. But and Rarity was my favorite for a while. I kind of don't like Rainbow Dash, but Applejack's my favorite. That's my favorite pony. My Uggy Stoopy also likes who's his favorite pony? What's her name? Trixie. He loves Trixie. He thinks she's so silly. Scarlet Hollow? Scarlet Hollow is that the game Butterfly Scarlet that's by the people who made Slay the Princess? I wonder if you guys would be interested in me playing that. It's Milo Star. I have played Sunny Day Jack. I played Sunny Day Jack when it very first came out. So back when Jack was kind of skinny before he got his endowments. So I played the very first Sunny Day Jack, and then I played the second update, and then I think I played the third update. But if there was a newer version on their Patreon, I have not played that yet. Ooh, Marky's Marker, you had pizza for dinner and lunch today? Nice. Nastia, you like the music? Oh, yeah, I meant to... So the music you're hearing right now is from Retro Gamer Lo-Fi. My god, hair everywhere. So they make video game lo-fi music. It sounds really, really great. So Retro Gamer Lo-Fi. I need to put a link to their channel in the description of this video. But that's where all the music is from. And this particular set is from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of my favorite games. Again, sorry that I'm being really slow with the chat. I'm just trying to see as many as I can. Oh, it's all right, Sonia. I can at least understand you. So there's not too much of a language barrier. Ellison Hollis, my VN husbands are always fighting. All the points at all times, my VN husbands are fighting. Uggy Stoopy, I revealed your secret. I revealed your secret that you like Trixie from My Little Pony. Uggy Stoopy, what favorite butts in fiction? Talk about butts. I was just thinking of a character that had a nice butt, but I can't remember. You know what? John Doe has a pretty nice derriere. Aw, thank you, Pipanini. Because it's hard for me to choose a favorite VN because they're all really good in different ways. I'll talk about it later, but I've made like a list of some of my favorite ones. Oh, music's a little bit loud. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that to be too loud. Thank you. Yeah, Tengen, my favorite Freak Circus character is the Doctor. Like, Piero is adorable, Harley Quinn is funny, Ticket Taker and Jester, they're starting to grow on me because of all the cool fan art, but the Doctor, he's shot to the top. Like, I was just casually talking with Sleepybug a while ago, yesterday? What's today? 2 days ago. And she just mentioned the Doctor, and I just went, ah, the Doctor. Ah. Yeah, and Jacob too, from Looking for Love, is one of my favorites. Yeah, exactly, Ellison Hollis. The problem with deciding visual novel favorites excuse me, is that a lot of them are still in development. Like Ren from 14 Days with You. We haven't seen all of Ren yet. We've only seen maybe a quarter of Ren. This game is going to be a slow burn. So we haven't seen how, like, our whole opinion might just change about Ren once we get into the later chapters. I think that's pretty cool. It has? Blueberry Oakley, it's been a year since I streamed Lurking for Love? Wow. Yeah, and the 40 minutes of trying to get the audio right and silently panicking. Oh, wow, that was a year ago? I was just thinking before I started how comfortable I am with streaming now because of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to you all, and to like Sleepybug, and my friend Queen Sylvia Tuber, and Uggy Stoopy, who helped me, like, figuring out this streaming thing. It's not a silly question at all, Lady Glitters. What did get me into visual novels? Because I think I've said it before, but for the longest time, I really did not like visual novels, because I thought they were all oriented towards men, because all I ever see is, like, visual novels with, like, big busty girls with pink hair, and I thought, okay, that's all visual novels are, and they're all in either Japanese or on a PC, and I didn't have a PC at the time, so, like, I had a PlayStation 1 and a Super Nintendo. So there weren't a lot of visual novels, so I just thought, okay, I don't really like visual novels. What was the first one? So the first visual novel that I actually sat down and played was called Hourglass of Summer, and instead of a visual novel, that felt more like a strategy game, because you had to, like, you had to, like, learn about, so there's, like, 4 other girls you can date, but there's one that you really want to save because she dies, and you're, like, rewinding time to save her, and you gotta romance each of the other girls, but not too much, so that you can still get her route and save her. And it felt more like a strategy game than a visual novel. But to be honest, when I played Your Boyfriend, that, like, everything I thought I knew about visual novels, this was a different kind of visual novel. You didn't have to jump through hoops to get the character to like you. Peter just sat down and said, "I'm your boyfriend." And I'm like, what? And, like, I didn't know visual novels could be horror, so that was a surprise. So yeah, that, to be honest, that really did open up my eyes to visual novels, because I did not like visual novels. So then I played some other ones, and then some other ones, and then some other ones, and I got to experience, like, the different characters and worlds and themes and different kinds of yandere and different kinds of characters, and, like, really happy visual novels, really sad visual novels that come from people's hearts. And I really like learning about other people's stories, and I didn't know visual novels could do all that. So that's, if that answers your question, that's kind of what got me into visual novels. I hope you do get to go to the Renaissance Fair, Holland. You know what? Maybe I should consider a reaction channel. I don't know what I'd be reacting to. Yeah, that's how you spell reaction. Oh, Nastya, you didn't get to see Ashton? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's stuff I want to say. So there is something extra you gotta do. I don't want to spoil it here. I don't want to spoil too much of it. If you can send me a message on itch.io, and I can help you with that if you're having trouble with Picture Perfect Boyfriend Reboot. Oh, but not gonna forget, on Friday the 13th, you can join me over on Sleepybug's channel. That's Sleepy with 5 E's. She might even appear today, because we're going to celebrate her channel anniversary by playing Picture Perfect Boyfriend Reboot. So I'm pretty much going to be standing there, hoping that nothing breaks. But over on Sleepybug's channel, we're going to be live streaming her playing Picture Perfect Boyfriend Reboot. So on Friday the 13th, at 3 o'clock, I think, but you can tune in for that, and that should be a lot of fun. What else? Is there something else? Yeah, but that's one important thing I wanted to say before I forget. But Nastya, if you can send me a message on itch.io and I could try to help you out with getting to baby boy Ashton. Oh yeah, Perfect Love, Pipanini, that was a super unique Yandere story. And then when you get like the final ending after you get all the other endings, Taylor Mosley asks if I were in a room and who would I choose to hang out with and read a book with? Probably Micah Eugen. He would be so unserious with it, and he'd just be making quips throughout the entire time, but then he'd probably get really cozy and romantic with it. I think Micah Eugen would be like the best visual novel character to just hang out with. Yep, Tengen, I did put the doctor from the Freak Circus on my husband list. Oh, thank you so much, Makishu. You found me through the Freak Circus gameplays? Yeah, those were a lot of fun. I was so surprised when they put voice acting in. Again, I'm sorry if I'm way behind on the chat. I don't know, Uggy Stoopy. I powered through Cuphead. I don't think I could do Hollow Knight. I've seen people play Hollow Knight. Thank you so much, Mimichi. Hello, Uncanny Jerry. That's a cool name. Oh, they did? Aw, Pipanini did the creator stop working on Prescription Love too? I know people were harassing them about their other game, that really cool game with the knight and the bandit and the mysterious thing following you. That's awful. That is awful. That makes me so angry. 'Cause as a game developer, you put so much into a game, and then people were just like, oh, that's AI. For one thing, no, it's not. You can tell if it's AI. Really? Are they gonna stop working on Prescription Love too? I hope not. I hope they're just taking a break, because you can't let one goofball, you can't let a small handful of goofballs ruin your day, because they're just not worth your time. They are not worth your time. They don't care about you. Your life does not need to be influenced by them. I hope they're okay. You know what, Uggy Stoopy? I could play Dot Flow. So Dot Flow is I think it's like the third Yume Nikki game, and it's another thing that really influenced like a lot of my art and a lot of the game that I'm making. I'd say it's the scariest of those Yume Nikki-like games. I don't even know where I don't even know where I download it anymore. Hello, the Mr. Spicy Cat. Oh yeah, that's a really good idea, Gen Aqua. I know I do actually have the Day of the Tentacle game. I know that sounds dirty. It's really not. It's really funny. Do I have Monkey Island? I do not have the Monkey Island game, but that would be a good idea. But I do have Day of the Tentacle. Oh, my nose. My nose is stuffy. Oh no. Turn the music up a smidge, because I could barely hear it. That is a good idea. Uggy Stoopy, how dare you! Don't you call Applejack a background pony! Forget you, she could eat all those apples. Yes? Yes, Metaton? Sorry if I'm slow in the chat, I'm just trying to read everybody's things. Yeah, you Foolio, I can understand that there's some people who don't like Pinkie Pie. I can understand. Aww. I can kind of understand both sides of that, Venus, about not liking Markiplier's opinion on Poppy Playtime Part 5. So I played Poppy Playtime a long time ago, but I only played Part 1. I don't think I could handle those puzzles. But so I heard what Markiplier said, and then I watched a few other people's playthroughs, but I'm mostly waiting for Corey Kenshin's playthroughs, because I think he's the only one who I've watched, like, fully. But, yeah, and then his fans kind of jump on the game, too. Fans will do that. Fans will blindly follow whatever a YouTuber says, and don't follow blindly anything I say. I'm just a person out here with a camera and a microphone. I don't know nothing. The only thing I would say is to believe in yourself, set your boundaries, and know that there is always hope. But you don't gotta listen to my opinion. You don't gotta do anything like that for me. But yeah, I can understand that he might have, like, since he criticized the game, that a lot of his fans are criticizing it, but I think he had some valid points. But then again, I've only watched like an hour of his stream, and then I've only seen like memes of him suffering through it, so I haven't sat down and watched somebody play it. But from what I've heard other people saying, it does feel like they're stretching this, that they're like trying to add more stuff into it when the story is already too confusing, and they like introduce this really cool character and then they're gone, introduce this new character and then they're gone. Padding, like they're padding it out to like maybe make more money, maybe keep it relevant, because someone pointed out like there's Five Nights at Freddy's games and the Bendy and the Ink Machine games, and Bendy and the Ink Machine is finished, right? They're not making any more new ones of that. It's finished. It had its story. It had its beginning, middle, and end. It's in a box. It's finished. It's compact. It's done. But not many people talk about it anymore. And with Five Nights at Freddy's, Scott keeps adding... Scott, I say Scott like I actually know the guy. He just keeps adding more and more to the story. However, each game is self-contained. The only Five Nights at Freddy's game I've ever played is Pizzeria Simulator, and I only got one ending, the one where nothing scary happens. But he keeps padding out his games, but each game is like a full compact game. It's got a beginning, middle, and end. It's in a box. It's finished. But with Poppy Playtime, they're trying to do both, it seems. Like they're trying to add onto the story, but the game is not finished. It's not in a box. It doesn't have a beginning, middle, and end. It's a big box, and the box is still growing. So I think that's what everyone's problem is. Sorry to go on so long about that, but that's just my opinion. Oh dear. Hello, Zara the Dragon. That's a cool name. Hello, Espoir. I'm a French-Canadian who found your channel while searching for French YouTubers. Oh, I'm so sorry. Surprised you're not French, but you're amazing. Thank you so much. Je comprends un peu le français. I need to practice more. I really do need to practice my French more. But thank you so much. I'm always worried about that. Like, someone from France is gonna see my channel, and they're gonna think, finally, someone in French who plays visual novels, and no, it's just me. I'm American. Je suis américain. Je suis? Yeah, je suis. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a bouquet channel member. Livestream reaction. No, where was I? Oh golly. Again, I'm sorry if I'm way behind in the chat, if I'm answering questions from like half an hour ago. I'm just trying to see as many as I can. Oh, it is? Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow is the same developers as Slay the Princess. I really enjoyed playing Slay the Princess with y'all too. It's very okay, Sonia Klefsch. If you want to support me, but you're having trouble with the donation system, it's very okay. Just liking my videos, maybe sharing them with other people, that really helps my channel grow. Excuse me, to be honest, I don't really understand how the donation thing works either. Oh, good, a Fox Animation. Your brother is fine, and he's happy and healthy? Okay, that's good, because I had minor problems with my spine when I was little, and just all that seems like a real hassle to go through. But I'm glad he's doing okay. Holland asked, do I support the Therian community? I'll be honest, I don't entirely know what Therians are. I don't, but from what little I do know about them, I think so. Yeah, I think it's cool. They like, you've got like the spirit of an animal in you, I think. I could be completely wrong, I'm really not sure. I have the internet. I have the internet. Google is free. Therian. Ooh. The term Therians refers to individuals who identify as one or more non-human animals, partially or entirely on a personal, psychological, or spiritual level. Yeah, why not? I'm guessing that's not. I'm guessing that's not like the furry community, but something on a deeper level. So it does not imply belief in physical transfer, rather deep. Oh yeah, absolutely. This identity, known as therianthropy, is an internal experience and does not imply a belief in physical transformation, but rather a deep, innate connection to a specific animal. Yeah, I think that's neat. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Rev is dead. You've been playing Zato. It's a VN. And I think you'll like it. Alright, I'll add that to the list. Oh, my poor list. You know what, Marquis Marker? It's getting warmer where I am. Thank you, Puppet Cake. The little chibis are made with a program on Steam called Emote Lab. It's very cute. Oh yeah, I have heard of that game. Pipanini. The game, The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. So I did hear about that game. Do I have that game? Is that the one where you're playing as a cute little witch who's in love with the prince and he's blind and you gotta hold his hand and like lead him through things? I have heard of it, but you know, I never played it. I don't even know if I have it on Steam. Who's my favorite character from Kingdom of Marionettes? So that just came out. Kingdom of Marionettes is still new. Do I like Justy? I do like Justy, but I'm actually I'm actually really curious about the knight. I'm really curious about him. It could be because he starts the game not liking you. But I like Justin. He's cute, he's adorable. Feed me those spicy chocolates. I do. Tengen, I do miss Mr. Crawling from Homie Cypher. More, please. Can I have some more Mr. Crawling? That's another reason why I put all my Homie Cypher videos together and made that big long one, because I just wanted to see Mr. Crawling again. Janako, I do try to avoid spooky games. The seventh guest. The seventh guest. That sounds familiar. What is that? Now I'm gonna write it down, but I don't know if I'll play it, but that sounds familiar. But I know I've got, like, a war chest of point-and-click games on Steam. No, Gay-Bit Gaming, Lurking for Love didn't get cancelled. To say it isn't so. They're still working on it. The team, I think it's like at least 3 or 4 people. They're still working on it. They're still working on it. Oh yeah, Octavia and Vinyl Scratch, very cool. Very cool. Sis Marina, I can't really drop the list, but if you look on my, I think you can see my library on itch.io, and it says Espoir's collection. There's like 600 games in there. Ugh. Janako, I have so many wedding rings. Yeah, I'm still married to John Doe. Technically still married to Elias Gallagher. Oh yeah, Fluttershy. I knew I was forgetting a pony. Holland, thank you. I really do like Fluttershy. I think if I like, Applejack is my favorite pony, but deep down I think I love Fluttershy the most. You know, a Fox animation, I haven't sat down and thought about what my VN husbands think about Strayed, but I do know that, like, all of my husbands live in like a apartment complex, like I'm the landlord, and they all have their separate rooms, but Strayed is outside and he's not allowed to come in. He's just kind of looking through the window. He's always trying to sneak in like as a fake pizza guy or something, but he's not allowed. We just throw him out. Like the guy in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Marquise Marker? All of the characters of Deltarune are really good. I think Noelle is precious and adorable, but I really love Mr. Antenna. Mr. Tenna. Mr. TV Time. I sure do love TV. Oh, yep, you caught me. You caught me, Uggy Stoopy. You caught me. Yeah, Tenna. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Tengen. Tengen, absolutely, you can draw me and the doctor together. Somebody on TikTok made a Yume ship TikTok of me and the doctor, and it made me smile. Hee hee. You know what? It's Little Willow Official. That's a nice name. Oh, y'all have great names. I would like to see a horror movie that's like a John Doe inspired or something. Like, it's just a creepy guy. That would be such a cool concept for a movie. Like, it's a little guy, but he's like actually in a skin, because the real John Doe is the little ball of hair. And like, he reveals himself to you, and he like crawls out of his skin, and it's super scary, but it's a love story. There needs to be... That's another reason why I really like visual novels, especially indie visual novels, because a big Hollywood thing isn't going to come up with an idea that cool. Pay Mortis Fox some royalties. I do see your... Uncanny Jerry, I do see your comments. And I do have it set to live chat. Again, sorry if I'm answering questions from like half an hour ago. I'm trying to go through them to answer as many as I can. Yeah, Peppanini, 14 days with you is going to be a long game. When they said 14 days, they meant 14 days. And we still haven't even seen everything that Ren is going to do. GC any? So, a Yandere jam, if I keep mentioning that. So, on itch.io, they have, like, contests that are called game jams, and sometimes they have, like, a theme or restrictions and rules that you gotta follow. So, I think every Valentine's Day they've had a Yandere game jam, where you make a visual novel around an obsessive or Yandere character, and just like everyone puts... adds a game to the game jam, and sometimes there's prizes, or sometimes it's just a collection of games. But that's what the Yandere game jam is. Yeah, you're right, Marky's Marker. You're right. It isn't really a slow burn. I think on this, either on the first day or the second day, you can be in bed with Ren, so that's burning up pretty quickly. Alright, maybe not so much a slow burn, but like a slow reveal. Yeah, we might be waiting for a while for the full release of Something's Wrong with Sunny Day Jack. But a great game is never rushed. Lady Glitters asks, is there any visual novel love interest that got me heated? I'm trying to think of the characters that really rage baited me. So love interest, Vice from Hello Yinny's game, Under Your Skin. Oh, that man made me so mad, but he's so hot. If you haven't heard about it, it's by another amazing YouTuber named Hello Yinny. She's amazing. And not only is she a YouTuber, but she also makes games. And just Vice, he made me so mad. Flames on the side of my face. That and, oh yeah, Luke from Heart Cage, the video I just put out. Oh, that man made me so mad. But those are the biggest two that just made me just mad. Hello, she who teaches stars to desire. Again, sorry that I'm really behind in the chat. I'm just trying to read as many as I can. Of course, you foolio. If anyone wants to send me fan art, I should probably get this solidified. You're welcome to draw me as long as it's respectful. And I guess you could send it to, some people put it in a community post on YouTube. Some people, at me on Twitter. I don't really check my Instagram. I gotta figure out how to get back into it. I do have a Blue Sky. Like, anytime you at Espoir du Vide, it'll most likely, pop up in a thing where I can see it, and then I'll be very grateful. And if I see it, I will ask you permission if I can show it as fan art. Oh, and Tumblr too. Like, I guess they're called mentions. If I get a mentions message, I'll check it, and then I can see it. If you're comfortable with that. But yes, you do have permission to draw me with characters. I'm very flattered that people want to draw me in the first place. As long as it's safe for work. I mean, I don't know how I feel about not safe for work art. I mean, me and the doctor. I don't know, but as long as it's respectful, I don't mind at all. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to be in the TV. No, let me out. It's all right, Grant's gravestone. No. Oh yeah, Uggy Stoopy. So Hourglass of Summer was like a VN, like the basics, the most visual novel a visual novel can be. But the second visual novel I played, Cause I was like 20 years old. I went to an anime convention. I actually had a wait, what was that on? I actually had it wasn't even a computer. I think it was a DVD. Yeah, it was like a visual novel DVD. But the second one I bought was Tea Society of a Witch. And I got this game like, oh, these characters are so cute. They look like little doll babies. Because they all had big eyes, and they were all really cute. But then there was some characters where their hips were super large, and their boobs were like super big, and their waists were super thin. And it was such a weird VN, because it felt like chunks of it were missing. And then later I find out it was a hentai game that was censored. Like, why does this game feel so weird? So yeah, it was Hourglass of Summer was a regular visual novel, but Tea Society of a Witch was not, and I did not know that at the time because it was the censored version. Yeah, Mara Drafts. There's so many different kinds of niches in visual novels now. Oh yeah, Carved in Stone. I gotta play the extended version of that. Oh, Mara Drafts, you've been in this space for more than a decade now. Yeah, I have heard that some OG visual novel lovers don't like that, like the boyfriend to death and the yandere trope, the yandere niches are like kind of becoming the new norm for visual novels, which I can understand, but well then again, regular visual novels got pretty creepy too, like Higurashi When They Cry, and so visual novels being like overly violent aren't really anything new. Really, Blueberry Oakley? The Looking for Love replay stream was February... Oh yeah, that was a year ago. Golly. And yeah, Mara Drafts, so many talented people are sharing unique stories, and that is what I love the most. Like, it's one of the reasons why Purple is one of my favorite games that I played, because like it feels like a really personal story. Like even if parts are fantastical, it feels like something that the developer actually went through. And there was another one that felt like, I don't know. It feels like the developer's putting a part of themselves into the game, but like hiding it, which is what I really want to do with my game Gentile Alouette, that someday I will finish. Hello, Annie Franklin. Yep, you caught us live. I can react to Tamer or Caxtonite. I have no idea what those are. I'll have to vet that. But I have no idea. I have never heard those words before. I don't know about a React channel. I think reacting to visual novels is still pretty fun. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Uggy Stoopy. That you guys could submit stuff for me to watch and react to. Oh, really? I'll have to workshop that. I'll have to think about that. Sonia Clash, how do I feel about any creative work with my characters in general? I'm pretty alright with anything. I mean, just the obvious, like, don't do anything lewd with underage characters, because a few of the characters in Gentile Alouette are children. Don't do any of that stuff with the Picture Perfect Boyfriend boys, because they all are adults. Oh yeah, I do have one rule. One other rule with Picture Perfect Boyfriend. Please do not ship John and Vincent. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't ship them romantically. Don't do that. I mean, this is the internet. What am I gonna do? But that's one other thing that would probably make me uncomfortable. But if you want to make charms, if you want to make videos, if you want to make fan art, if you want to make fan games, if you want to make fan fictions, if you want to, like, insert them in the backgrounds of your story, I don't mind. I'd be very flattered. I would say, tell me about it so I can see it and then geek out. Aw, thank you so much, Jen Aqua. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you know what? I call them all visual novels, but yeah, you're right. There's visual novels, dating sims, otome games, and I guess survival simulators, huh? Yeah, there are different niches of, like, the games that we all play. Absolutely, Tenjin. You can draw me and the doctor together. I hope I get to see it. You know what, Annie Franklin, I tried Twitch one time. My friend Quincel VTuber tried to help me out with that, but it was just really complicated. But Sleepybug, she knows how to, I think she knows how to stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. So maybe I will ask her to teach me how to do that. But for now, I like keeping it, I like keeping it, like, to YouTube. It's just easier for me. But someday maybe I'll spill over into Twitch. Golly, Tenjin. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Please don't spam, though. I see you. I see you. Exactly, she who teaches stars to desire. What is going on with Sunny Day Jack? What's that dude's problem? You know what, Deep Sea, the Deep Wing, that's a cool name. Shiro from Voltron Legendary Defender. I have not watched that yet. I don't even know who that is. Shiro from Voltron? He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. Can I get a picture of this dude? Can I... OBS? Do I have your permission? Can I do this? It's a bit small. He's pretty cute. I don't know this character. I don't know this man. He's pretty cute, though. I should watch Voltron. I watched Voltron when I was little. Like, the original Voltron from, like, the 80s. I liked Prince Lothar. And I've seen what he looks like in the new one. I still like him. But I have not seen the new one. Yeah, there's, I almost said Who Framed Sunny Day Jack. Something's wrong with Sunny Day Jack. Yeah, there's been a lot in the development, with that game. Oh, Mara Drafts. You tried to do too many things by hand in Picture Perfect Boyfriend and broke your game? Aw. If you need help with it, you can send me a comment like in the game page, and I will try to help you. Ellison Hollis, for 14 days with you. Would I prefer Ren to keep his soft horror style or for him to go back to his goth look? Goth look? 100%. I can't... Is his name redacted? I can't wait till Ren, like, tears off that wig or something. I want to see the real Ren. I want to see him with his goth look, because the thing is, I like the goth look. It's not that his cutesy look is bad, but it's clearly not him, and he's like struggling to keep up that persona. I want to see the real Ren. And then Ren is gonna show us the real Ren, and we'll be like, okay, change back. No, I think I am excited to see the real goth dark-haired Ren. Oh, thank you so much, Holland. I'm so flattered when people say I'm their favorite YouTuber. I'm just a silly old lady with a camera and a microphone who likes video games. Oh, but yeah. You're right, Marky's Marker. Editing videos for YouTube is difficult. Like, when I record a video, that might take me 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours if I have the energy. But to edit a video, it takes me like 2 days. It takes me like from 4 to maybe 16 hours. Ugh. Oh, okay. Okay, Peepanini. That, Slime, the developer of Prescription Love, is just on hiatus. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a break. Sometimes you just gotta step away. But as long as they're not completely stopping the production, because I was really... I and a lot of people were really interested in Prescription Love, and you guys know how much I love creepy doctors. She Who Teaches Stars to Desire? No, I haven't heard about one of the creators of the Amazing Digital Circus. I know that a new trailer came out. I know something happened. I think maybe fans were upset about something that the developer or Gooseworks or something that somebody decided, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I have not... Excuse me. I have not gone through that rabbit hole yet. I don't... Oh, man. I'm really sorry if I'm answering your questions really late. I'm just trying to comb through them all. But yes, you Foolio, you can draw me and some random dude that was in a game that I've played. Hehehe. Deep Sea the Deep Wing, you're from Wyoming? Cool. Oh, thank you, Rev is Dead. The original creator of Sunny Day Jack left due to mental health reasons, and one of the other members have taken over, as well as a lot of developers and voice actors had harassment sent to them. Oh, really? Why? Why, though? Why? Aww. Ah, thank you, Fox Animation. You're drawing the Picture Perfect Boyfriend boys. I also need to learn anatomy. I also need to get better at learning anatomy. Excuse me. Gred's Gravestone, that's a good one. I love name... Excuse me. I love name Easter eggs in games. And that's a great name for a visual novel. Let Me in Dove. I hope I get to play it and that I'm not so swamped with games. Aw, Mr. Guar. I'm sorry you had a pretty hard time yesterday. I hope you were able to get some rest, and that everything will be unexpectedly wonderful in the coming few days. You didn't miss much, Hanaval. I mean, we're just kind of chatting here. Aw, thank you, Jen Aqua. Other than Cove Holden, you'd probably have Ashton beside you. Yeah, I think Ashton would be a really good hangout companion. I thought, She Who Teaches Stars to Desire, I did start playing, Our Life Beginnings and Always. I just need to get on it because I've been so... Like, this whole week, I've barely been able to record anything aside from my first sponsored game that I uploaded yesterday. I had just been so tired. Like, I think a few nights ago, I was up so late that my eyes actually got bloodshot. Like, oh, that doesn't look normal. Am I really behind on comments? I'm sorry I'm reading the comments so slow. I just appreciate you all so much. Oh yeah, Rosie Bat, 7 Bloody Nights is so much fun. It's one of my favorites. Gaybit Gaming says, one of the guys from Lurking for Love say they wanted to take the non-con out, and that led to an issue, and they decided to take it out. Many people pulled funding when they found out. Really? For one thing, I didn't know they had a funding thing. I didn't think they had a Patreon or anything. I thought they just had a website. But I did read that they were going to take the not safe for work stuff out, which I'm actually glad they would do that. I mean, it does make it easier to record. I think, I mean, every decision you make, some people aren't going to like it, some people are going to like it, and they made a decision to take it out. I, for one, I like that. It just makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, I can understand how some people would not like that, but I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, Ellison Hollis. There's a lot of games that are just abandoned projects, like See-Through Need a Friend. I really hope the developer from that is okay. I have not heard from them in years. I really hope they're okay. I hope they're just taking a break, that they're just living their life. I hope they're okay. And like, Vincent and the Secret of Myers, I know that that's not on hiatus. They actually stopped updating that game because they had college and life things. I just hope they're doing well. And, what was it? Don't Look, where you're like blindfolded and you can only hear the characters' voices. That project got abandoned. Oh yeah, She Who Teaches Stars to Desire. I am playing that game, and Jen Aqua helped me, got me the DLC. I am gonna get back, like, hopefully tomorrow and the day after, now that I'm feeling much better. I can, like, start recording longer games again. Oh, Holland, that would be fun to go to a Renaissance fair again, but I'm too broke and I have no car. Oh wait, did I go back? Did I miss something? Ah! What? Again, I greatly apologize if I'm reading stuff from half an hour ago. I thought I was all caught up. Pipanini asks, knowing that you've made a visual novel yourself, what were some of the ups and downs during your time with visual novel making? So the first Picture Perfect Boyfriend, I finished that, I think, in a couple months. Like, I want to say 3 or 6 months. So that, it wasn't easy, but I kind of had a clear, oh wait, no, I didn't have a clear thing. I was kind of making it up as I go. Like, I had, so the original idea for Picture Perfect Boyfriend was going to be one of those, like, 90s shows where, one person has to give a rose and people get voted off the island and stuff like that. And Ashton was going to be a character who wasn't part of the competition. He just weaseled his way in. But then as I made it, I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why would this happen? That doesn't make any sense. So then, like, in the middle of making it, I made it an AI, like, game story. So from that, Reboot was the thing that I had the most trouble with, because, like, alright, I want to flesh out all the characters now. What is this character? Why are they doing this? Like, I guess one of the hardest things is, like, trying to make sense of everything. Like, why would this character fall in love with you, the player? Or why would this character act this way? What would this character's reaction be to this? Also, try not to spoil too much, but the hardest thing was the drawings, because I haven't been drawing very much. The drawings took me forever. But some ups were, as I was making the characters and their story, they kind of developed themselves. Like, I saw somewhere, I think it was the developer of Lackadaisy, that said, I don't write my characters' dialogue, I just listen into their conversations and write it down. So, kind of getting to know the characters and making them charming in their own way, and then seeing people make, like, fan art of those characters, and then seeing how other people feel about those characters, and developing that more in the game. Like, Ashino, Trashton, the fake Ashton, he was gonna have a much bleaker ending, because he was just the bad guy. He was just gonna be thrown away again. But I started to see how the fan art and how much people loved him, and then I kind of, like, spent more time with him in my head, and I was like, alright, I kind of like this guy. I'm gonna give him a better ending. So that was really fun. The way that, like, the fans kind of helped shape the game, and the game kind of shaped itself. So that was really fun. Uncanny Jerry, I'm a samurai? I am? Oh wait, yeah. I forgot that's what Corey calls his fans. Oh, he did. he did? Corey Kenshin posted today? He did? Did he play Poppy Playtime? Well, I know what I'm gonna be watching after this. Did he? Ooh. Oh, he played, well, I'm gonna be watching Corey Kenshin play Resident Evil Requiem. Thank you for telling me. I wouldn't have seen that. Oh yeah, and then you gotta pay for it. Ellis and Hollis, that's a good point. The issue with Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is that it's not a new game. Each chapter is a continuation of the same game, and by Chapter 5 I can't really bring myself to keep paying when the formula is the same. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't remember if it was you, Gen Aqua, that suggested XOXO blood droplets, but I do have that in my Steam wish list. Yeah, you're right, Pipanini. Now I think Corey Kenshin is a person who really understands his boundaries and knows when to step away from something, because I wouldn't be able to stand not uploading something for a month or two, for even 1 month, but Corey knows what's best for him, he knows his limits, and he edits his own videos, and some of my editing techniques I learned from him. I thought like, oh, that's pretty funny. I could probably do that too. So, and it's long hours. It's really long hours, and oh boy. But, yeah, I think he knows his limits. He knows what's best for him. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. Even if you have millions of subscribers, you definitely gotta do what's best for your mental health, or else this whole YouTube thing isn't worth it. But yeah, I hope he's doing well. And yeah, I do understand that some of his fans are getting antsy with him. It's so surprising when I see hate on Corey Kenshin. Like, yeah, he disappears for a while. He's gotta go out and get the milk. But, it's good. You gotta take time for yourself, because you can very easily burn out with YouTube. Whew, especially if you're as big as him. I'm so behind in the chat. I'm very sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Uggy Stoopy, I sure do know Scott Cawthon, my friend Scott Cawthon. I don't even know what the guy looks like. I don't think I've ever even seen Scott Cawthon's face. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm very sorry. Holland, absolutely. I am absolutely going to keep playing Your Dearest Boyfriend. Absolutely. I'm very intrigued. She who teaches stars to desire, I'm sorry. I do want to finish Crimson Spires. I do. I want to finish Crimson Spires. I want to finish Date Everything. And I want to finish, what's the other game that I've almost abandoned? Lover's Enigma? But I've just been so tired, and I've just been so busy. And it seems like not a lot of people like Crimson Spires, but I and like 300 other people like Crimson Spires, and I want to know what's going on. So I do intend to finish it once, like... Come on, breakfast. I do want to finish Crimson Spires. It might take me a while, but I haven't forgotten it. It's still downloaded on my computer right now. Hello, Noom. Yep, I'm streaming. I got to stream today. Do I have... You know, Mara Drafts, who did I watch? I think I watched Markiplier play Bad in Theater. But... Just a second, I'm just writing that down. But like playing it, but that was years ago, so it might be really fun to play it myself. Like, I kind of know the twist, but I don't remember, so maybe that might be fun. Yeah, I'm glad you recognized it, She Who Teaches Stars the Desire, the remix Symphony of the Night soundtrack. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jen Aqua, that it's taken me so long to finish Crimson Spires. Oh, Mara Drafts, are you actually French? I need to practice my French, I really do. I have Pimler's Speak and Understand French 1, and I'm only on like track 5 out of 17. Ooh, I would love to answer that, Zara the Dragon. Speaking of which, why Espoir du Vide of all names? Hehehe. So let me see if I can... So here's the Espoir lore again. So, I made this channel about 5 years ago? So I was going through, like, probably the absolute darkest part of my life. Just everything I thought I believed as a millennial, a lot of people that I trusted, just like everything went just downhill into the void, just the worst time of my life. I'm pretty sure it was actual depression, and I just felt like every part of me was just washed away, was just gone, was just like sitting in a black pool of tar, and there was just darkness everywhere, and I was having a bad time of it, just the worst, the lowest point of my life. So one day, I saw the game off, and I noticed how the characters look like they were drawn in pencil, like the enemies that you fight. And I was thinking, I have RPG Maker. I could do that. I could draw a picture and scan it and make a game out of it. So, at the time, Five Nights at Freddy's and Yume Nikki was really popular. So I wanted to make a horror game that was based on a children's song. So I was trying to think, okay, what children's song have I... what children's thing could I turn into a creepy thing? And off the top of my head, the song Gentile Alouette, like Alouette, Gentile Alouette, that song popped into my head, and I realized I never really looked up the translation of that song. So I looked it up, and it's like, it could be interpreted as a horror song. That it could easily turn into a horror. So I like, oh, that's gonna be neat. I could make a horror game out of the song Gentile Alouette. And also at the time, my biggest inspiration was the Belgium artist Stromae. I think it's Stromae. Amazing music. One of my all-time favorite musical artists. So I was listening to a lot of his music, and I was thinking, if I should learn French, and then maybe I would understand his music a little bit more. So, in the middle of this, that's when depression really, really hit. And just, I kind of like lost all motivation for everything. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take this game, Gentile Alouette, and I'm going to turn it into something else. I'm going to turn it into my story, and it may be my last story. So all the characters had French names because I was learning French. They all had like the French names of birds, like colibri, alouette, vautour, pont. And so I was giving everybody French names, but then I came across the word for hope, espoir, and I thought, that is such a pretty word. I like this word, espoir. So, and the game itself is pretty depressing. It's depressing, but there's hope at the end. So I'm making this game and like making up these new characters. I'm like putting my traumas into these characters. I'm putting the stuff I went through into these characters. I'm making this game, kind of telling my story through this game. And this character, Espoir, is kind of an outlier. So the game Gentile Alouette is about this little bird child named Alouette, who lives in his eggshell, much like Omori, almost exactly like Omori, and he doesn't want to leave, and he's got a music box, and he's just playing his music box, but one day a witch steals the song out of his music box, and he's forced to go outside and face this big, cruel, bleak world, and everybody's mean to him. Everybody, like, kind of treats him as a dumb kid, except Espoir. Espoir is like encouraging, and she's kind of dumb, she's kind of ditzy, but she always like tries her best. Like even when she messes up, she like gets back up again. She's really persistent, and she kind of helps Alouette through his journey. So I'm making this game, and then years later, I actually start to feel better. I start like feeling better about myself. I start setting boundaries. I start like being a bit more kinder to myself. I start feeling better and kind of defeating the void that I call depression, the depression that I call the void. But it's still kind of there. It's still kind of like sometimes I feel it like now, but back then it really still would get on top of me. So I'm not finished, Gentile Alouette. I'm sorry that I'm missing so many questions too. But But over time, when I started feeling better, like kind of healing from my depression, getting out of the toxic situations and places that I was stuck in, that I thought I would be stuck in forever, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something that I never would have thought of before, that the old me never would even have fathomed before, since, like, trying to do what everyone wanted me to do wasn't working out. I'm gonna do something for myself. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna be my authentic self. I'm gonna be happy. So what name am I gonna use for my YouTube channel? What name represents how I'm feeling right now? So, Espoir. So I originally wanted it to be Hope in the Void, because when I started feeling better, it felt like I was in this dark place, like everything's dark, there's no light anywhere except the teeniest, tiniest little candlelight, and that's what helped me get out of the void. So that teeny tiny little flash of light is Espoir. So I wanted to be Hope in the Void, but that's like, that doesn't roll off the tongue as well. So it kind of became Espoir du Vide, Espoir of the Void, and that's how I was feeling when I made this YouTube channel. So I hope that wasn't too incoherent, but that is why I am Espoir du Vide. And that name kind of reminds me that, like, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how low you get, no matter where you are, there's a chance it might get better. Because I honestly thought there's no way I'm getting out of this. I think I'm gonna die in this house. It really felt like that. I was like, there's no way I'm getting out of this. I might as well just, I don't know. But something in me told me to just keep going. Just keep going. See what happens. You never know what's gonna happen. And now I have a YouTube channel with over 50,000 subscribers, and I'm talking to you guys, and I never ever thought that would happen, and now I'm gonna cry a little bit. So that's why I always say keep moving forward, set your boundaries, know when to rest, and there is always hope. You never know where you're gonna find it, but that is why I chose this name. That's why at the end of my videos I say there is always hope. So I hope that answered your question. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And I'm really hoping that maybe my story will influence other people to be their best selves, to do what's best for themselves, to not let other people's opinions rule their lives like I used to. And I just hope that I can give some of that hope to any of my viewers. Uggy Stoopy, I did the George Costanza opposite day thing. Oh, thank you, the Mr. Spicy Cat. I probably missed so many questions. I'm sorry. Ooh, I do know that song, Mara Drafts. Tourne dans les vies, tout le monde est vide, vide, tout le monde est vide, vide. Yeah, I think I always think about that song, and I forget what that lady's name is. She's got like 3 songs that I really like. And then from, I can't play any of it because copyright. There's her, and then, Big Black M. Once I started really looking into French music, there are just so many great artists. Like, I've been listening to all types of, French artists, or artists who speak French. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I would like to tell it... Ow, 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 itchy. To tell that story, like, in a more coherent way. I would like to make a video about it, but it's hard to just... Like, it feels like I'm reliving the trauma sometimes when I really want to talk about it. Hello, Lilith Rose. I'm sorry if I missed you when you first came in. I have heard of Our Wonderland. I have. It's really got a really cute art style. I've been secretly following that game, but I still haven't played any of their chapters. Gabit Gaming? I have not heard about that one. A game called No Means Nothing? Oh, wait, I have heard of that one. I'm not sure if I'll play that one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that one. That one's like, that game's a bit extreme. That game's a bit bleak. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that one. I don't know if I'm gonna handle that one. I think my friend Mr. Clockworks played that. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle that one. Indeed, yeah. Oh, good luck to you, Holland. I would like to go to Japan. I'm nervous because even my Japanese is really bad. Like, for the longest, so for most of high school up into college, I was studying Japanese. Well, not studying, but like learning Japanese. 私は日本語が少しわかります. I only understand a little bit of Japanese. But the same thing there. I haven't studied it enough to use it fluently. But then, now I'm starting to learn French. If you do go to Japan, though, watch out for tourist traps. They sometimes specifically look for people who can't speak Japanese well to put them in expensive, like, tourist places. Good luck to you. Edmond DX? Edmond, that sounds familiar. I'll have to look them up later. Thank you. Man, having a physical book next to me is a lot more easier. Oh, Manly also played No Means Nothing? Yeah, from what I've heard of that game, I think that might be a little bit too intense for me. That would be hard to edit. Yeah, much like, even... So there's What I Wouldn't Do, which, that game is scary because of how real it is, but from what I've heard about No Means Nothing, that's even realer. This could happen. This is happening now. That's too real for me. Silver Yumi? What? Wait, which Austin? Is the guy in No Means Nothing named Austin, or do you mean Austin from Looking for Love? Ugh. Ugh. I'd have to get V'd to play that route in Looking for Love if Austin was dateable. Ugh. Oh yeah, I saw someone, Jen Aqua, you asked, is that why my mean site is called V'd or Void? Yeah, kind of. It's not... So V'd, the evil alter ego, Darkiplier version of Espoir, is not necessarily the embodiment of depression, but more so the opposite of Espoir. She's mean and she likes making video game characters angry. Yeah, Mr. Guar, No Means Nothing is a sad reality for most of us. Oof. Yeah, you are absolutely right. It's important to make games like this. That's another reason why I really love indie games, because no mainstream game is gonna talk about the kind of abuse that's in that game. They're not gonna talk about the, They're not going to talk about, like, the serious everyday issues. What? Rev is dead. Silver Yumi, what? Austin being dateable and lurking for love. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna be making this face the entire time. Oh, yeah. Deep Sea the Deep Wing. Years ago, I did see Lotor from Voltron's new design. And, yeah, he does look so much like our sweet darling Egan. Man, I miss Egan. That game was fun. I'm talking about, oh man, what was that game called? It was so much fun. I'm forgetting the game I played just a few months ago. Where's our precious darling? Love Limit. Love Limit. Egan from Love Limit. I wonder who would win, Egan's fleet or Lotor's fleet. Probably Egan. Ooh. Lilith Rose, you're planning on having your VN on Lilith done soon? That's gonna be so much fun! Heather Trulio? Do I remember Route to Love? Is that the game that had the cute red-haired truck driver? I think so. I think that game I think the developer took it down to work on it some more. Why, did it get an update? I would love to play it again. I thought that guy was cute. Yeah, Route to Love? Pretty sure that's what it was called. Ooh. That's so cool. Peepanini, you've been trying to learn Navajo and other Native American languages? Cool. I never even thought about that. I do love learning different words in different languages. It's why I like to say curse words in different languages. Oh, yeah. Ellison Hollis, No Means Nothing is apparently based on an experience the dev went through. Yeah, it is so sad. That's why I like to say, like, you gotta be a little bit more selfish. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit more meaner. You can't let people step all over your boundaries, because there are people that will leap over your boundaries. And that's another lesson that I had to learn the hard way. Austin is dateable and lurking for love. Yuck. Mr. Gore asks, which character from a VN got me disappointed? 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 That's a tough one. Oh, yeah. Going way back to the question of what characters got me heated, in the game How to Break Up with Your Yandere Boyfriend, when you learn more about Soren and what he did at the end, that made me so angry. But I can't think of any characters that got me disappointed. Ugh. My headphone! I can't think of any characters that made me disappointed. So one small thing I can think of is in, I almost said Who Framed Sunny Day Jack? Something's wrong with Sunny Day Jack. When you're kind of locked in, like, even if you are not, so Jack is obviously trying to manipulate you, but when you like come home after work and you still have the scene with him, even if you're trying to reject him, like, come on, Jack, come on, you can't do this when I have shown no interest in you. So I was a little bit disappointed in him for that, but he is a manipulator. He is the bad guy. This is a horror game. Uncanny Jerry, you have to go. Thank you so much for coming. No, Janako, I haven't. I think it's still downloaded on my computer. I haven't played that hidden object game yet. I might just play that on my own for fun. Eep. Hmm? Ah, true. True heal. True heal. Ah, okay. I always pronounce the J wrong. True heal. Okay. That's a tough one, Raphael Shao. Do I have any suggestions for people who are going through depression? So when depression hits me again, because I don't think I'm ever going to be able to fully shake off the void. But just telling myself when it is here, this feeling will pass. I will not always feel like this. I will smile again, just not right now, not today. And just like being gentle with myself, like kind of treating myself like a teeny tiny small kitten and just making sure I have my treats and just being overly kind to myself and like that's what helps me when depression rears its ugly head again. Just knowing that this feeling will pass. But I wish I had some better advice, because even I'm not sure. But and I don't know how much it will help other people, but kind of like making Gentil Alouette was like an art therapy like thing for me, like taking my feelings and like writing them or drawing them, like taking your feelings, how you're feeling, and trying to take that and like create it into something. Like even if you don't think you're talented in art or writing, just like writing out how you feel, drawing out how you feel, personifying your feelings, that helped me a lot. But I'm not sure how well it would help other people, but that would be my advice if you're going through depression. But just knowing that this feeling is not forever. Right. Rayon Liqueur asks, how's my health? Thank you for asking. I'm okay. I'm not 100%. Like, I was really sick last week, and I didn't get a lot of sleep in the last few days. I'm still kind of tired. Like, if I go up one flight of stairs, I gotta be like... Also, I'm an old lady who doesn't exercise very much. But I actually have been exercising more. I've been hitting my exercise bike, I've been taking walks, I've been getting fresh air, I've been trying to keep up with my fiber. So I think now that it's coming out of winter and going into spring, I'll feel a little bit healthier. But not 100%, but I'm doing okay. I have Venus. I have played Gavril. I played it a long time ago. I also played Bubo. I also need to check on that developer. They made something really cool. I think they made like a whole movie. They've got like a whole story, and Gavril is just like a part of it. Oh, I forgot how cute Gavril is. I need to make some TikToks about Gavril. I need to tell more people about him. The Rat Man. Get some cheese for the Rat Man Gavril. Yeah, that is another hard thing, Deep Sea, the Deep Wing, to find a good therapist. I will admit, I did not go to therapy, because I couldn't afford it, and I really didn't have the resources, so I just kind of fought through it myself, which I do not recommend. Ask for help. Ask for help. The bravest thing you can say is help. But yeah. Mr. Gore, that's good. That's a good suggestion too. Like, going to a therapist, even if they're... Like, I'm always worried that I'm gonna get a therapist who's just there for the job and not someone who's actually listening. But whether or not, I think just opening up to them and just, like, getting it out of you, like, to just get this feeling out of you, is something that'll definitely help. What? Rev is dead. What do you mean? Who's Noah? Who's Noah from Looking for Love? They added new characters! Oh, my foot itches. What is... Deep Sea, the Deep Wing asks, who's everyone's favorite dinosaur? You know what? I don't really have a favorite dinosaur. But Cadsy, my character from Picture Perfect Boyfriend, does, and I can't remember who it is. Dinosaurs are cool, but I was never a dinosaur kid. They're very cool, though. Pterodactyls are cool. They're pretty cool. Well, but my favorite dinosaur, the shoebill bird. That's a dinosaur. Hello, Michael Baum. We're just kind of talking. Mara Draft, so you're talking about me when you say someone needs to rewatch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it seems. Yeah, I think so. I need to like get my thoughts down, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit is such a huge inspiration for, like, you know the like 5 movies that you watched in your childhood that just kind of, well, this is going to be my whole entire personality for the rest of my life. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was like such a huge thing for me. My mom would even say that I live in Toontown, which I kind of saw as an insult. Mom, I think that was kind of rude when you said that. But when I made this channel and started, like, because I've always had fictional husbands, like a group of fictional husbands, even when I was in high school. But when I made this channel, I was like, you know what? I am going to live in Toontown. I'm going to live in Toontown with my fictional husbands. Also, maybe my love of rabbit mascots is because of Roger Rabbit. Or you know what? That my love of goofy characters probably came from Roger Rabbit too, if I really sat down and think of it. Yeah, maybe I do need to rewatch that. Maybe I do. Go back and rewatch some things from my childhood. Because what I usually do is watch, like, lore videos, retrospective videos. I haven't just sat down and watched the movie. I hope I didn't skip over too many questions. Holland asks, what's y'all's favorite food? I have so many favorite foods, but lately I've been really into homemade lasagna. Like, every time I get a bunch of ricotta cheese and different kind of cheeses, I just have the urge to make a big old thing of lasagna. Pizza? I have not made... I mean, maybe I did when I was little, but I have not made a homemade, like, home-cooked pizza before. I would love to try that, though. Hee hee. Isabella asks, who's my favorite in 7 Bloody Nights? So it's Beelzebub, Hubris, and Patronus, but Morpheus is kinda wheedling in there. Yeah, I'd say Morpheus is kind of 4th place now. Like, I love them all. All of them. All of them are sweet babies, and I love them all. But, Beelzebub, Hubris, and Patronus are my top 3. And, Morpheus is, like, now number 4. But I do love them all. Oh, really? America is known for the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Triceratops? Really? I need to make a comic where Kazi just lore dumps about dinosaurs to me, because I don't know any of this. Aw, thank you so much, Gen Aqua. Thank you. Oh, thank you, you fool Foolio. How to send it? So, I've got a Tumblr, a Twitter, a TikTok, a Blue Sky, and if you, I guess use the little @ button on YouTube, if you make a community post, I'll see it. But I also have a business email that you can, like if you go to the front of my channel, and you go to like more info on this channel, and I think you gotta do a captcha to see my business email for business things, when you can send it there. But if you @ me at those, I try to go through all those social media things and see if anybody's talking to me. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yeah, Gen Aqua. I'm excited for spring because I'm going to start gardening, but all the pollen allergies are going to hit me. The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Huh, that's neat. Uggy Stoopy, don't look at me that way. Don't look at me that way when I say that people should ask for help, because I have an immense problem with asking for help. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. I don't really know the answer to this. Tweekun? But is there a community anywhere where people talk about VNs? Making VNs and playing them? There's gotta be like a developer community or something. I'm not super, familiar with Discord, so I can't really point you in any direction. But I know there's gotta be. That's hilarious, Lilith Rose. Hey, Wayne, check out this cool move. Messes up and hurts herself. Ow, my knee! The Mr. Spicy Cat, they had a poll to make Austin a dateable character in Lurking for Love? Yuck! Ew! Ew! I mean, I'm gonna play it, but, I'm gonna drag him through the mud through the entire thing, and then, I think I said it in my last the live stream from a year ago, when I was playing Lurking for Love, that if they give him a route, and they give him a redemption thing, and I actually start liking Austin, I will be disappointed in myself. They're gonna make him, they're gonna make me like Austin, and I'm gonna hate it. Aww. Rayon Liqueur. I'm glad you're getting better little by little. I've also tried to do something, but now I'm on vacation. I don't feel like doing anything. Yeah. I think sometimes you just gotta rest. Sometimes when you don't feel like doing anything, that's your brain saying, okay, we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. And sometimes if you're able, you just gotta stop. But then again, I do get restless. I do get like, I need to be editing or recording or doing something. I need to be doing something. But you gotta rest. That's a big lesson I learned. You gotta rest. Why is there hair? Yeah, I need to know who Noah is as well. I need to check on their website. I haven't done that in a while. They're making new characters? Ooh, you foolio, your favorite dino is Pandemonium? Is that a dinosaur? Oh yeah, Mara Drafts. Yeah, Stardew Valley is a really good comfort game. I've been playing Fields of Mystery a lot. There's also a new marriage, well, I don't know if marriage is in that game yet, but there's a new dateable candidate in that too. And yeah, I've seen who the new marriageables are in Stardew Valley. I'm sure that Concerned Ape made Clint a marriageable person, like, to troll people, but I want to see if, I want to see what his story is, what Clint's story is. Although I love my darling Shane, my sweet darling Shane. My precious Shane. It'll be hard to marry someone else who isn't Shane. Fluffy angel wings. Was it Brontosaurus? Kadzie, was your favorite dinosaur the Brontosaurus? I vaguely remember it was something that had like spikes on its head, but I can't remember. You know what, Peepanini? I haven't played Blooming Panic yet. Oh, who's the character? Yeah, I keep thinking it's Night Owl. It's Quest. I think it's Quest, the older guy who's like the mod of the chat room. So a long time ago, before I played, I think before I played Error 1.4, but before I played any other chat games, I tried playing Blooming Panic, but I got overwhelmed. There was just so many people talking all at once, and I wasn't sure how to read it, and I wasn't sure how to play it, so I just kind of gave up, like, midway. But I will go back and play it. Like, I think I played 45 minutes of it, and I was like, I can't do this right now, this is too much. But I think I really liked Quest when I first started playing it. I do have that in my to play list. I may have missed it. Mr. Guar, did I see your comment about the name Ren? No, I think I missed it. I'm sorry. What was it again, if you don't mind? Yeah, Dee Dee the Dee. That kind of sums up most of the fictional characters that I'm really in love with. Like, what do you see in that guy? He makes me laugh. Also, I really liked Eddie Valiant, too. I really like Bob Hopkins' character in that, too. I wonder, does anybody call anybody Dollface in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah. You ever look at a movie and then, like, years later, you realize how much of yourself was in that movie? Or how much you got from that movie and put in yourself? Oh yeah, Jen Aqua, I love Hook. I don't care what anybody says. Hook is a great movie. I can watch Hook right now. But I'm gonna watch Kuri Kenshin after this. Oh, and it came out the year that you were born. So one of my first favorite movie is Labyrinth with David Bowie and crap. What's her name? I want to say, yeah, Jennifer Connelly. And that was like my first favorite movie that really defined me. Oh, the nose. Excuse me. Whew. But yeah, I love Hook. Hook was such a fun movie. I could watch Hook right now. I do need to put like more comfort movies in my on my phone that I can just watch in bed. Ugh, my nose is still ready. Aww. Intermissions are just Kadzie giving dino facts about his own drawings. Sorry, I gotta catch up to to where I was in the chat. Yeah, Deep Sea the Deep Wing. What if Egan and Lotor met? I think Egan would, like, own Lotor, because Lotor is kind of too, from what I remember from the 80s version of Voltron, he's kind of too self-absorbed, whereas Egan has his crap together, and he would, like, defeat Lotor's armies just like that. Trembling in Essence? I haven't. That's... So Sweet Cake Days, I haven't tried Trembling Essence yet, cause I think so I heard about the game, but then I heard it was gonna get an update, so I just been kind of following the game, and I think it did finally update, and I have it in my Play This Now folder, and I've just been so tired and busy, but I will give that game a try, and I know it's been yeah, I don't think I ever see anybody. I follow the developer on TikTok, and I've only seen their own TikToks about it. I'm gonna try, Raylan the Cur. I'm gonna try to keep playing the games from the Yandere Jam. I've just been really tired. I can only play, like, one game at a time. Pariosman? I'm from America. I'm from the USA. Help! I'm doing the best I can in the USA. Venus, I think I did play Comfort Pillow. Oh, my nose. Why? Allergies, why? Glass Mind? I know I did play Glass Mind. I think that's another game that is either on hiatus or they stopped. I hope the developers of that are okay. And I'm pretty sure I played Comfort Pillow. That was like kind of a short game, right? Oh, I'm sure there is, Ellison Hollis. I'm sure there is a dinosaur dating sim out there. I'm sure there's several. Oh yeah, Voltaire. Yeah, Voltaire is such a big part of my high school time. Everybody loves Voltaire. Aurelio? Is that his first name? Shadow That Falls Over. I don't think I've got one of his albums that I've had for like 20 years. But I don't remember. I don't think I've heard the song Shadow That Falls Over You. Oh, that's so cool. Deep Sea the Deep Wing. There was a mammoth found in your state, and his name is D. Cool. Oh, that's neat, Lilith Rose. You're getting into games like Resident Evil and Outlast. I think I could only watch Outlast. I could only watch somebody play Outlast. And when I was little, like 10 years old, I was so scared of Resident Evil 2. Like the pixelated zombies and the bit-crushed moans. I can't listen to any of that. But I played Resident Evil 8, and it was amazing. I loved it so much. I loved Resident Evil so much. Resident Evil 8 so much. I don't know if I'll play 9. I do have a playthrough of Resident Evil 8 on my channel, but it's way earlier on my channel. The camera work is horrible. Oh yeah, I gotta write that down. Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Huh. Never heard of that. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a bit. Well, it's only been 3, 4... It's only been a couple hours. I am starting to get a little bit tired, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Sis Marina, what do I think about Adam from Astronaut? So first of all, Atom, so spoiler for Astronaut, you're on a ship and all of your crewmates are gone and there's a bunch of sentient hive mind worms that take over your ship and is in the body of an astronaut suit, and you think you're talking to a guy, but no, he's a bunch of sentient hive mind worms in a trench coat who are madly in love with you because you saved one of them one time. So that's really, really sweet, but he's also really, really terrifying. Like, this would be one of those, this is actually scary. In fact, if I do, spitting everywhere, if I do make another scariest visual novel characters, I think I will put Adam in there. But like really, really low on the list. Because he is really sweet. There were parts of the game where I go, oh, that's so cute. I wish we could have a better ending together. But all in all, being in space with a bunch of love struck and like the bad ending where he's like breaking through the glass at you, ugh. And I also don't like clusters of worms. So he's cute, he's very cute, but he scares me. Yeah, Jen Aqua, I too like Eddie Gluskin. He scares me. That man scares me. You have an eclectic taste in men. No, I understand. Because when I was, who was it? I think I was just watching a no commentary playthrough of, which was it? Whistleblower? And like everyone's saying, oh, this part's so controversial, this part's so scary. So I watched it and I'm like, oh, this is scary. This is really scary, but he's a really charming character. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole, Eddie Gluskin. I would leave him outside of my husband apartment complex. But he is a really cool character. And I do like when I see like art of him and stuff. I'm glad that this character exists. Yeah, Lilith is kind of a Looney Tunes character. I like that. I like characters that are like Looney Tunes characters. Yeah, Jen Aqua, I am a full-time Austin hater. Oh, Mr. Gore, did you actually play it? Oh, I only watched it. That's the funny thing, Ellis and Hollis. No one asked for Clint, and he did it anyway. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, I think I may have to stop soon. My eyes are starting to get blurry from the lights. You gotta listen to your body. 7? Was that 7? Oh, wait, no. Wait, 7 was... 7 was... Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. 7 was Village. And they're on 8. Right? Wait, no. 6. 6 was the one that looks like a giraffe. And then 7 was the one with the family, right? I always forget. Which one was 7? Alright, yeah, so Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, was the one with the family. So 8 was Village, and 9 is the new one. Yeah. Whew. Sleepy Bug's here! Just a second, Sleepy. I want to go back and see any Any comments that I missed? Oh, really? Voltaire made a tribute album to David Bowie? Really? How did I miss that? I'll have to look that up. Oh, you foolio. You're trying to send it on Instagram? I don't really check my Instagram that much. Can you at people? I don't know how Instagram works anymore. If that doesn't work, you could try Twitter, TikTok, maybe Tumblr, or here on YouTube if you feel comfortable with that, like in a community post. Or you could email it to me. Pipanini asks if I would like to travel to any other country. I would like to go to Japan one day, or maybe even China. What's one place? There was one place that was like really beautiful. Was it like Sweden? Like a place that had a lot of like green. Maybe it was Ireland. Yeah, I think Ireland. I was thinking about it, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like a place that like had like really pretty green grass and just fields of flowers. Yeah, Gen Aqua, that's how I first heard of Voltaire, because of Billy and Mandy. Heyne asks, how often do I play fan games? I mean, if I come across them, I haven't really seen too many fan games. Like, I think I've only seen maybe 2 or 3. But if it seems interesting, and if it seems like something I think you guys would like, I usually play it. You know, Gen Aqua, I can understand that. I can understand to hear me out on Freaky Fred. That's a real... I could fix him. I'm gonna have to pass on him myself, but I understand. Oh yeah, Gen Aqua, Medieval. So I only had the demo of Medieval on the PlayStation 1, and what scared me the most is like the little hands that would like run around. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess those are fan games. Yeah, Chio ate the there's a Leon Kennedy fan game. Yeah, the Kaiway games I play are basically fan games. I need to play a lot more Kaiway games. Mr. Guar, I have not watched the Mandela catalog. It's scary. It's scary. I definitely can't listen or watch stuff like that at night. Yeah, Chio 8, I'm gonna rest soon. My body is starting to tell me to rest. Venus, not so much your game, but I do come across CC Summers videos sometimes. I need to watch her some more. I need to ask her if she's played Picture Perfect Boyfriend. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. Okay, I made it back down. Hi, Sleepy Bug! Hi! I told them about the live stream that we're gonna do on Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, I said at the beginning, so I should say near the end. On Friday the 13th, you can join me on Sleepy Bug's channel, where we're gonna play Picture Perfect Boyfriend Reboot to celebrate her YouTube anniversary. Oh yeah, you're getting your hair done today. I can't wait to see it. Dee the Dee. Imagine Eddie Gluskin looking into my apartment going, darling. And I'm like, no, go away. Just him, Strayed, and Daniel are outside in the rain, just looking through the windows. That's something I should draw, just like the fictional husbands who are not allowed in my house. Yep, Sleepy Bug, all the childrens are behaving. The childrens who are the same age as us. That's adorable. Lilith, what are you gonna put me on the scary Yandere list? And I'm like, because you're not scary. Or a Yandere. I can be. Watch. Looks even cuter. Yeah, no. Whew. Yeah, Uggy Stoopy. I do love Looney Tunes, Wacky, Bing Bing Wahoo cartoon characters. Whew. Friday the 13th. The 13th? 13th? Friday the 13th. Yeah, 13th. Friday the 13th. The luckiest day of the year. Uh-oh. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are twitching. Exactly, Chio. Micah Eugen saying, I'm a Yandere, and we're all like, sweetie, no. Oh, right. So I'm gonna... Shavi Bumsky asks, who's my favorite character from A Double-Sided Mirror? So we kind of only know Charles and Charlie right now. But who do I like more between them? I think I like Charles. I think I like Charles a little bit more than Charlie, but I do love Charlie because he's a sweet baby and I want to hold him. I want to hold him and pet his head. What's a character trope you'll love to see more of? Mine is like the emotionless ones or ones that hate your guts but start liking you midway. Oh, that's not exactly a tsundere, but there's a name for that. I think those characters are cute. Yeah, characters who like, I've never felt anything before in my entire life before I met you. It's very cute. There is a certain kind of character trope. I really like characters that are like super powerful, or like eldritch, godlike characters, or like overpowered superheroes, but they just love you for how normal you are. They're just fascinated with how normal you are. I also love characters that break the fourth wall. And I absolutely love crazy, unethical doctors. Tee. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna rest, I promise. But I did write down something in case anybody asked what my favorite visual novels were. So I kind of love all the ones I play. They all have something really good on them. But Lurking for Love is in there, because I love Jacob's design. I love how awkward he is, but also how much he genuinely loves his hobbies. Like, he likes fish, photography, old corny horror movies. I really like Seven Bloody Nights, because all of the characters, like, really work together. Like, they all love each other, if not at least like each other. They all work together as a great unit. There's something to love about each of the characters, my favorites being Beelzebub, Hubris, and Phthonis. Not to mention the writing is hilarious and full of great references. Pulsatio Cordis is an amazing Yandere visual novel game. Because the Yandere shenanigans, they feel like they come out of nowhere, but it's kind of explained. It's a really good Yandere story, and it's very believable because the love interest is actually mentally unstable, and the MC like has the best depictions of a panic attack, and is very relatable. And in the end, it has like one of the best endings I've ever seen. To Eat a God is very high tier, one of my favorite visual novels. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the Be My Muse games, Be My Muse by Batter Senpai. Almost nobody talks about this game, but it's one of my favorites because most of them like start with a normal date, and you're with Zacharias and you're on a date, but then you slowly realize that he's not only kidnapped you, but he's brainwashed you, and you slowly like, wait a minute, how did I even get here? And like, I really enjoy those games. I need to make more TikToks about them. Robo Cult is really fun. You and Him is really great. Awful Kidnapper is another visual novel that not a lot of people talk about. I'm really excited for A Little Inconvenience. In case anybody asked me what my favorite visual novels were. Whew. Oh, Kurisu Danku. I'm sorry, we're about to wrap it up. I'm starting to get tired. Oh, he played the Unsettling Pools backroom related game. Is that the one where stuff looks at you? Eh. Oh yeah, Chio, that's a really... Or did Maradraft say that? That monsters that learn to be human by you. Oh, another trope I really, really like is an AI or a robot character that's like discovering human emotions. Like Picture Perfect Boyfriend. Oh yeah! Yeah, Maradraft, you're right. And clowns. Jesters, clowns, TV show hosts I really love. Would that be a trope? Yes, Janaqua. I'm a big fan of the Phantom of the Opera. Ah! Oh no, you caught me. You caught me, Sleepy Bug. I am pushing. No, don't come over there and tell me to... No, don't tell Uggy Stoopy. Don't tell him on me. Don't tell him that I'm Ray on the court. I am. I just downloaded the new update for Our Bloody Secret. I have added it to the list. Whew. Okay. Alright, the lights are hurting my eyes. The lights are stopping me. Rev is dead. Oh no! Oh no, Uggy Stoopy found out! I'm gonna turn it off soon, Uggy Stoopy and Sleepy, I swear. Thank you so much for looking out for me. I really appreciate that. Rev is dead asks, who do I think is an underrated character out of all the visual novels I've played? Zacharias. Zacharias from Be My Muse. Wait, I have the power. Just a second. I really would like more people to play Batter Senpai's games, because I really like them. So I think their games are really underrated. They've got like, I think 1, 2... Did I not play this one yet? Did I not play that one yet? I played Be My Muse. I played A Date with Denial. And I played The Lovely Pressed Flowers. Did I not play this one? I didn't play this one yet. Ooh, I got a Batter Senpai game that I haven't played yet. This one, Why Is This Weird Guy Letting Me Touch His Chest, is a game for the joke visual novel thing. But I think Batter Senpai's games are really... Hey, where'd the chat go? Where'd it go? are really underrated, and I would hope more people would play them. Okay, it's time to rest. It's time to rest. It's time to rest. Ooh. Ooh, yep, I'm starting to feel the headache in my nose. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. OBS, turn that off. Ooh, the lights. The lights in my eyes. Ugh. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you for all the notes and the references and stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, Folio. So if you can't make a community post, you might not have the ability to make a community post, but you would like go to your front channel and you'd go to a tab that says posts. But if you have an email, you can email it to me. I greatly appreciate it. You could just @Espoir du Vide or @VidEspoir on Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok. And I'll get it. If there's any questions that I missed that you'd like me to answer, you can put it in a comment and I will try to get to it. I've got comments from like 9 months ago. I'm very slowly trying to answer them all, or at least like them. Oh no. It's Daisy. Yeah, Daisy's here and she's staring at me, so that definitely means I gotta go. But if there's anything you wanted to say that I missed, you can put it in a comment and I will try to answer it as soon as I can. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna try to look through my notes and come up with a game, or at least like a poll of stuff we can play. Actually, there's a really cute alligator game that I've been wanting to play. But I will try to make a poll to see what you guys would be most interested in. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my voice. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to make some white cheddar popcorn and watch Cory Kenshin. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for the get well wishes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, I hope you all get some rest. I hope you all haven't stayed up too late. Thank you so much for watching my silly channel. I promise I'm gonna go lay down. Bye-bye. I'm gonna wait a little bit so that my bye-bye doesn't get cut off before I end the live, so I'm just gonna sit here and dance. Ooh, it's time to eat. Thank you.